Good morning, everybody. Thank goodness we are all here. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Tina Kvergich. I am a Northern Stamper. I am so glad that you're able to join me. Today is Takeaway Tuesday. It is the last Tuesday of October, and we're going to be using some of the final items from the Joyful Days Memories and More card pack. I'm very excited to use this. This is a lot of fun, and it is super, super easy to make cards on this. So I just wanted to let you know, if you have any questions, you can always drop me an email at northernstamper@gmail.com. It is a lovely day. And you know what? I don't know about you. I'm just so happy. I had gone on vacation down to Jamaica, and I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a big hurricane coming in, and we were like the second last plane to leave Jamaica before they shut the airport. I am so glad to be home. I've been watching that hurricane coming through. I'm just very upset about that. Wonderful place to visit. It was fantastic. But here we are, Takeaway Tuesday, last day of October. I cannot believe how fast the year has whipped by. So it is absolutely so going so fast. So, excuse me. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. And if you'd like to know more about the Joyful Days Memory and More card pack, it is found on page number 13. It is a great little set. You can make a lot of cards using this set for it's $15.75 plus shipping and taxes. If you have any questions, drop me an email at northernstamper.com. Don't forget, it is also the last week for getting the starter kit with some of the extra bonuses in there. You can always email me at northernstamper@gmail.com. I am here to help you make the most of what your cards are. Now, Takeaway Tuesday for the month of November. I was going to be using the Traditions of Christmas DSP, but I see that is currently on back order. I'm still going to be making the cards, but what I highly recommend is using the supplies that you have in your craft room. Also, don't forget to hop over to northernstamper@gmail.com. Check out my my uh, photo albums. I have a lot of items for sale going on these couple of days. So hopefully there is something there that you like. So let's get a thumbs up and start looking, excuse me, at some items, some cards we are going to be making today. We're going to be making some really, really quick cards, and they're going to be using some of the pieces from the packages. So I have um, the card base, and I'm going to be using this crumb cake card base. It is also $15. It also comes with a really nice green one. So we're going to be using them for today's cards. So I like this crumb cake one. I think it's really nice. And what we're going to be doing, you may want to take a peek in your card stock and look for some um, cherry cobbler or real red, just to make a little frame behind some of the images. We are also going to be pulling up this one that says Merry Christmas. We're going to be actually using the other side, this piece that has the red kind of marks on the back. We're going to be using that. And we're going to be using this really, really nice Christmas tree. I just love it. Just love this picture. I think it's fantastic. I'm going to show you what's on the back. It's some kind of like the kind of a wash kind of deal. Like I said, these are very fast and quick cards to help you make the most for your Christmas season. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take this card, and it is 3 by 4. So I'm going to, if I measure that, or if I cut it down, I want it 3 by 4. But what I want to do is I want to have a frame around this edge. So I'm going to make it 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So pretty simple. So let's just cut that down. Now you can use real red. You can use cherry cobbler. You can use whatever you like. I am using the two-tone cherry cobbler on this. And I like that because I could, one side is slightly darker than the other. So there's the darker side. And all I'm going to do is place it on top. There you go. Pretty simple. And I like this because it really highlights some of the little bubbles on the tree. I like that a lot. So I'm just going to just glue that down and pop that on there. Pretty simple like that. Like, how simple is that? So let's bring in our card base, and I'm going to make a card base, and I love this tree. I really want to make this the focal point of my card. So I'm going to place it around here, and I want to take in that other piece. I want to bring in a little bit of height. I'm tucking that one behind it, and I'm placing them at different angles like this. So let's just kind of glue them down. Whoops, this. I want to make sure you can see. And I'm just going to glue these down. Pretty simple. Oh, oh dear. Yeah, sometimes this happens. Sometimes this happens. Oh, I'm getting to the end. That's why. Pull this up. Let's see. Oh, there it is. And I'm going to add a little bit of glue on that. And I'm going to angle it near the top. Chile, Montana. Woo, chili. Okay, let's just go with some regular glue here. Oh dear. You can tell I'm a little I haven't got my glues and everything here. Now, I got my nails done before I went to Jamaica, and I said to the lady, can you make sure that you paint my nails so that no barracudas will bite my fingers? So I had to choose a color that no barracudas would bite my fingers. So I went with blue so nobody could see, so they couldn't see that, and, you know, just nibble a little bit. All right. We have this all placed together. Now, how quick was that? Super quick. All we need to do is add a sentiment on here. And what really looks nice are the gold and white ones. They are the gold and white sentiments, but I don't seem to have any right around at the moment. So I'm just going to take some of the old ephemera packs of sentiments that I have, and I'm just going to pop it on. I'm just going to place it on there. You can put it on with glue or dimensionals if you like. And I'm just going to put some on. Now, when you use the gold one, it really adds to it really picks up the color of the what's in the cardstock. I'm just going to put that on that way. Pop it up like just like that. So simple. Like, look at that. Very, very simple. Let's see if I got some little elements here I could add. Let's see what I got here. These are old. These are old paper pumpkin ones. You can add whatever you like. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Look at that. Sparkly. I'm just going to add a couple of those on here. Let's pop some on here. A couple on the tree. There we go. There we go. I believe making Christmas cards still. Going to be getting these out. Oh my goodness, look at that. So simple. You can barely see. Oh my goodness. There we go. So simple. These come together so quickly, and you know, you can make a lot of them. So I'm going to show you a couple of more on how to make. And then I'm going to show you some that I have already finished creating. So there is my original one. This is the one with the gold and the white. There we go. And this is the other one. Here we go. We got them right there. That's 2 quick Christmas cards there for you. So much fun. All right, let's make one more. And I'm going to be using this green one here. Actually, you know what? I think I got a 3 to make for you today. This one is super simple. I'm going to take the piece here, most wonderful time of the year, and I'm just going to glue it on top. You know what? Can't go wrong with that. That is so simple. Pop it on top. Where did those embellishments go? Gonna take some of these, pop them on. Look at that. My goodness. And that card is done. Oh, how simple is that? Less than 30 seconds. Less than 30 seconds. My goodness. These work so well. I love Memories and More card pack. They go together so fast. So I'm going to show you this last one. Again, I'm going to be using this crumb cake. And I have left over that. These are the pieces that I have left over. I don't know about you. I'm going to be using this wreath one. I like this wreath, but we're going to put something in the middle. We got to find something for the middle. Now, in the gold and white sentiments would fit right in the middle, which would be fantastic. And I think all I'm going to do, like there is this piece here. I could place it on top and make a mat, but I don't quite like the edge around there with the color transition. So I'm just going to add this red one here. And I want a little bit thicker mat around it. So I'm going to literally put it in the middle. Nice thick red mat all the way around. And I'm just going to cut that just like this. Super simple. My goodness. All right, let's take this. I'm going to place it right in the middle. My goodness, you can have like a whole bunch of cards finished in no time at all. There we go. I'm going to pop that on there. And all we need to do is look for a sentiment. Now, let's see what we have here. I got a couple around here. There we go. Oh, how about this one right here? I'm going to use this circle one. It is Merry and Bright. Like, look at the shine on that gold. Really picks it up. I'm just going to pop it right there in the middle. Oh my goodness. Oh, where did my little embellishments go? Let's add some of those to the wreath. Kind of give a little bit of sparkle all the way around. And my goodness. Cards finished. Voila. Less than 30 seconds per card. Now you could always add, if you want, some ribbon behind this. If you want, that's not a problem at all. Let's take a look at some of the, I've lost something, some of the other cards using this Memory and More card pack, and I wanted to show you some of those. So simple, so simple. Okay, so I showed you those ones. One sec. Okay. And I want to help you make the most of what you got. So don't forget to join me in November, where we're going to be using our own DSP. Look at that. There is that tree again. And I've cut apart. This is a piece left over, or a 3x4 Memories and More card pack. I just kind of offset them together like that and added a sentiment in the middle. Again, using the crumb cake card base. Very simple. Oh, wait, I've got more. And there's this one here. I took the Christmas cheer. I matted it with a little bit white to make the sentiment in the center pop up a little bit so you can see it. Again, on the green background there, added a little bit of ribbon. These come together very fast. Here's another one with a very large 4x6 or 4x5.5 Memories and More card piece. I just added a ribbon, made a little knot in the center here, and placed the sentiment literally right on top of the ribbon itself. My goodness, these really come in really well. I love this. Oh, wait, I got one more, two more. Oh my goodness. What I did with this one is I took the Joyful Days, the Memories and More. This one's already pre-printed on here. Again, framed it, added a bow, matted it, and then I took one of the pieces of the large Memories and More, and I flipped it over. This is the back side. This is the red, the back side, and I just placed it on a card base. You can either do a white or the one with the crumb cake like that, or the green. You can barely see it, but what I wanted to do is just pull up some of that color up into the areas around here. So, and one more. Again, I think the framing of the red really adds a lot to this around the edges like that. And what this one does, okay, this one Not only does it frame nicely, look, you can write a little sentiment in here. I made it like that. I put it on the front of the card if you want. And the card base is just flat. I have cut the flap off so that your sentiment is actually written on the inside. So I took the back sides of some of the Memories of More card packs. Some of them have like grid marks or lines and stuff like that. And I just put it on here and it opens like that. Like really simple, like Memories of More card pack. You can't go wrong. They are quick. They are perfect for Christmas because you get a lot of them for a great price. And you could use so many. My goodness, look at them all. Look at them all. Oh, I can't keep them up. Oh my goodness. Anyways, those are the cards for the month of October. I do appreciate you joining me. Thank you so much. And don't forget to follow along in the month of November. I will be posting the dimensions so that you can pre-cut your designer series paper. As I said, I'm going to be using the Traditions of Christmas. If you have it, that's fantastic. If not, take a look in your cart, in your supplies, and pull out what you got. And watch my page for the dimensions for the next Takeaway Tuesdays. Don't forget to check out the great items that I have for sale. I've cleared out a lot of my stamps to make room for a few more coming in. Um, Let me know if you have any questions. My name is Tina Kavergich, and I'm the Northern Stamper. You can always reach me, northernstamper@gmail.com. I hope this has inspired you to kind of uh, go quickly and make some Christmas cards before the season is over. Take care, and I hope to see you next time.